Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will discuss the same point which we have discussed in the last video, and that was star ARGS and double star KW ARGS. So let's start. So we will discuss a question. Here I have written a question like write a Python program to store and display student detail using a class with star ARGS in the constructor. So as you can see, this is my class students, and now I have constructed, this is my constructor, double underscore init double underscore. So, and I'm passing two parameters within parenthesis self and star args. Here star args will take positional value and it will give us in the form of list. That's why I have written here, this is my class attributes, and self dot f, that means first name, then assigning operator, arguments, it will take the zeroth position, and last name will take the first position, subject 1 will take the second position, and subject 2 will take the third position. So this is of type list, or you can say tuple also. So it will create a tuple or create a list. As I have used the square bracket, so this will be list. So this is my method that I have declared to display the information, and it will execute after getting details. So this is a menu driven program. As you can see, I have given three options, like first one for add student details, two for display information, and three for exit the program. And also I have a choice, that means to store the student details, that means first name, last name, subject 1, subject 2, I had created a student detail list. As you can see, this is my reference name, student detail, and this is of type list, and this is empty list. So if I choose one as my choice, so we can add student details, and if I choose 2, so I can display the information of the student that I have stored in the student detail. And if we choose 3, then the program will exit, or it will exit the program. So this is my, here I have given the I'm using the input function, and input is a system defined function of Python, and within parentheses I have written enter your choice. So whatever output we will whatever input the user will give, it will be by default of type string. And as I want the data type should be integer, that's why I'm using here typecasting using int, that means init function. So first I want to show the choice number 1. Actually, let me first run the program. Error in line number 2. Where is error? No such file or directory. What's the problem? Oh, actually I have given the wrong name. Now let me do this. Python word 1.py. So you can see the first option is or the first choice would be like, if I choose 1, then I can add student details. If I choose 2, I can display the information, and if I choose 3, it will exit the program. So let me first choose 1 as my input, and it's asking me the name of the student. So suppose I'm giving the name Tulsi. First name would be Tulsi, last name would be Kumari, and subject is asking me the marks of subject 1. So suppose I'm giving the marks as 96, and then subject 2 as 94. And here student added successfully. Suppose I'm again choosing 1 as my input, and it will ask me the name. So I will give the name like Priya. And last name would be Singh. Subject 98 and 97. So it's added the student detail. Now, okay, so let it be. First discuss the program, then I will show you later. So this is my choice 1. If I choose 1 as my input, then I have to first I will ask the user to give the name of the student, first name of the student, and it will be by default of type string. Again, I will ask the user to give the last name of the user, last name of the student, and it will be by default of string, and it will get stored in the last name, and the first name will get stored in the first name. Okay, then in the same manner I will ask the user to give the marks of subject 1 and marks of subject 2, but by default it will be of type string. That's why I'm using here typecasting, like by writing over int function. So using int function, I can typecast the string value, and it will be of type string. It will be of type integer now. After that, as you know that I have created a list, so I have to append. But before that, I will create an instance. As we know that self refers the current instance, so I will create an instance which is my students, and you can see that my student is in lowercase. But here, this is my class name, which is in starting with uppercase. That means S is capital, and I am passing the arguments or parameters like first name, last name, subject 1, subject 2. So by writing this line, or you can say by passing these arguments, I had called the constructor. So when my cursor will be here, the control will directly go to the line number 4. That means it will call the constructor. Then I want to store these details into the list. So that's why I have written over here student dot append within parentheses students. So I am using append function with the help of dot operator to append the students details, or the data that is stored in the students. It will get stored in the students list, and this is my parameter students. So in this way, we can add any number of number of students in this student list, and it will give us all the records. So this was my first choice, and what if I choose 2 as my choice? So it will give us, okay, let me first run the program. If I choose 2 as my input, then what will happen? So you can see it's giving me the output in this way. First name Tulsi, last name Kumari, subject 1 96, subject 2 94. First name would be Priya, last name would be Singh, and subject 1 98 and subject 2 97. This is the data that I have stored in the list. That's why I'm getting it. If I want, I can again add any new students details, and it will be added in the student list. And when I will call or I will choose 2 as my input, then I will get all the details of 3 students. Right now I have just entered 2 students details, so that's why I'm getting just 2 students details. But if I enter or if I add more students details, then I will get all of them together. So that's let me show you the choice, my choice number 2. So I think I should write something more like wait. So this is if 4 if not to detail print no record to display, no record to display, else print records. For as in to details s dot display underscore info and parenthesis. Okay, let's run the program again. See, if I choose 2 as my input, then again you can check the output is same here and here. But suppose if I entered no student, so let me, okay, first let me do this and then again I will run the program. So this was my second choice. And what about the third choice? I mean, if I choose 3, then the program will exit. So how? Let me show you. I just wrote exiting the program. Let me choose my choice as 3 and I enter and exiting the program. So suppose again I'm run I'll go to run the program and it's asking me, suppose I'm giving 2 as my choice, then what will happen? So it's giving me no record to display because I didn't enter any record of any student. So that's why it's giving me no record to display. And how I can get it? So I'm getting it because I have written over here, if no not a student, then print no record to display. So that's why I can get it. Okay, if I choose, suppose out of the box, like I have given 1, 2, 3, but if I choose 4 as my input, then what will happen? So it will give us, please choose between 1 to 3. Invalid choice, and please choose between 1 to 3. That means I can choose 1, 2, and 3. So in this way, we can use star args to display student details. I mean, here you can say that what was the question? Write a Python program to store and display student details using a class with star args in the constructor. So this is my constructor and I have used this to store student details, and also I displayed the details. So thank you for watching this video, and in next video I will discuss double star KWARGS. We will work on the same problem but with double star KWARGS. So thank you very much. Stay happy and healthy and keep practicing.